We're playing The Pale Beyond! Last time, we failed. And everybody died. But that won't happen this time, maybe. we'll be a better captain this time. Hopefully. Let's see. Bum bum. And I'm gonna see how loud it is. Oh. Okay. Continue. And we're gonna skip to... I think... week... Okay, we can skip to this one because I have more stuff on this one. Or wait. 16, 4, 29, 24. Or should we just start all the way over? When do things start going downhill? Wait, which one's this one? Okay, week... Oh! Okay, week 1. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, let's start on 2. Returning here will overwrite all saved beyond all saves beyond this one on this line. Wait, so it'll... You know what? Let's start it all over. Right here? Classic. No, I'm gonna do normal. Confirm. Oh, the air bees cold. Of flake and white sailor begs their pledge to the sea. Oh wait. Oh, I am in the way of the words. That'll be okay, right? I'm reading them. To the ice they'll pray that leads reveal. Reveal. Out in the ice they'll stake a claim. That in the dark they'll brace themselves. Out in the ice they'll stake a claim. And carve a course ahead. Of homes they'll dream. A warmth long lost and chased to a frost world's edge. A hunger draws the desire. The desperate here. It's also one that can't be fed. Such lonely souls need lead. Its calling sows disbread. Its lonely souls need lead. Lead. Oh wait. Oop. I forgot how I usually adjust it so I could see everything. Doing that real quick. I forgot. Oops. There we go. What will ye do when steel breaks hearts and courage does ascend? I'll lead the souls to help. So help the gods. I'll do what must be done, indeed. I'll learn to live a life out here. Yeah, live in the Arctic. The penguins. I'll learn to live a life out here. Out in the pale beyond. Yee. Begin your journey. Begin, begin, begin. Crew wanted! Able-bodied crew wanted for dangerous expedition. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. Glory to be had in the event of success. Glory? You're alone in your office. Here, wait. I'm gonna sit... I am the captain? I like this office. It's a good one. Bum 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Hello, I'd like to go on the boat, please. You're hired. Yay. You're alone in the office. The tea in your hand has long since gone cold. It's perfectly adequate. I'd rather coffee. What kind of tea? If it's raspberry tea, I'd like to keep it. Let's say it's raspberry tea. I like raspberries. Perfectly adequate. Looking around the room, you can make out a collection of military books. On the desk is a ship in a bottle. How'd they get it in there? That's cruel and unusual. A metronome ticks away steadily. It's harmless. It's insufferable. I find it rather calming. Yeah. The dedicated rhythm soothes the scene. It stops. Dang it. Why'd you stop? Keep waiting. You hear footsteps climbing the stairs that brought you here. Take a seat. Remain standing. Well, yeah, let's sit down. We'll quickly run over and sit down in the chair. The chair is uncomfortably large. The seat feels worn. The door behind you swings open. The captain bounds past you to the other side of the desk. Do you have all your teeth? Yeah. Hey, Captain! Yay! I'm the captain! I didn't, maybe I'm a good captain. I didn't, I didn't leave everybody to death two other times before. That was somebody else. Just kidding. Aye, Captain. Do you have all your teeth? Maybe. I have enough to get by. Can never be too careful. The captain sits down. It's the little things you can lose people to. Are you speaking from experience? I've not had scurvy before. You're late. Are you speaking from experience? Speaking from dots. How many people have died under your supervision? Too many. I mean, none. Meaning you're either perfect for the job, a liar, or you've never been in command. Yes. Which is it? If I was a liar, would I be in this room? The latter. I don't appreciate this line of questioning. The latter. Really? Command tests a person's mettle. Do you think you're ready? Yes, I do. I'll have to be. Is anyone really ready? Yeah, I think I'm ready. I can do it. I see you've already made yourself comfortable. Can I fail the interview process? I guess we'll find out. It looks like she has a donut. Oh wait, is my mouse being captured? Can you see what I'm pointing at when I point at things? Let me double check. Oh, capture cursor. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong one! That was on my model to capture the cursor. Is it? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it says it's there. Speedrun interview, fail! Yeah! Yes, okay, yay! Because I wanted to see the donut. Looks like a little mouse. I'm Captain Hunt. Shaw. The pleasure is mine, Robin Shaw. On your desk. What ship is that? Shaw. He nods. So, what's the job then? Wait for him to continue. Just wait for him to continue. I hope you weren't waiting too long. Wait for him to continue. Just kidding. It's fine. Is this a waste of my time? I'm told it's worth the wait. Yeah, it's worth the wait. Good. There's been a lot of candidates. Some good, some bad. Interesting mix. I'm sure you understand the need for discretion. The advert said there was glory to be had. It all seems a bit convoluted for a sailing job. Yeah, let's keep listening. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. That didn't deter you, did it? Quite the opposite, that's why I'm here. Yeah, thrill seeker. A thirst for adventure, then. He winks. Can I wink? Let's see. I can almost wink. Let's try the other eye. No, I can't. I'd keep that to yourself around the other sailors. They might drown you in it. You're gonna drown me? I have a few questions first. He looks down at his list of questions. Were you born a landlubber or a sea dog? If I knew, I'd tell you I've been all over. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I said that like every time, but yeah, well, yeah, why not? Ah, a mutt wash. Plenty of those joining, myself included. Military experience? I was a criminal. Now I'm going to be a merchant. Sailed the merchant lines. 12 years? Very good. Oh. Yeah, okay. Very good. What did you trade in? Anything we could get our hands on. Fruit mostly. I knew better than to ask. Anything we could get our hands on. We're just picking stuff up and selling it. He nods. Have you ever fired a weapon? No. Have you ever killed a man, directly or otherwise? I don't appreciate this line of questioning. Pretty suspicious. Just kidding. No. You're not married, are you? Of course not. That's irrelevant. I've said happily and of course not. Let's say irrelevant this time. Exploration is dangerous. Is a dangerous profession. You must understand the risk you're putting yourself in. I won't be missed. I'm not married. You better not have a death wish. And what if I do? One must believe they'll return to justify leaving in the first place. Any less, and you're doing yourself a disservice. So where are we heading? Can you get to the point? Let him continue. We're here to find the ship in that bottle. The Viscount. Heard of it? No, enlighten me. Oh, wait! I should have said yes this time, because I have heard of it now. He clears his throat. 5 years ago, she set sail on a research expedition towards the dead peninsula. They were trying to find and study the absolute magnetic south. Did they? If they found it, I might have heard of them. Viscount, a strange name for a ship. They can't all be named for dukes and princes. Viscount wasn't always hereditary. It was an earned title once. Admirals certainly loved their metaphors, almost as much as their medals. He trails off. Anyway, the point is, she never came back. Her last known location was 200 miles south of land, presumed lost to the ice. 5 years is a bit late for a rescue operation. They're probably dead. Set sail to SS Buttkiss! Yeah! This is beginning to sound like a suicide mission. And we're supposed to be chasing the ship? Yeah, hold on. We're chasing a ship? Oh my gosh! You know what's... So, ever since I've been playing this game, I've been haunted by boats. They show up everywhere, like, on, like, TikTok and YouTube and, like, everywhere else. I see them. I think it's because, I gotta do, I gotta get everyone out safely, maybe. So did you get the job? I don't know. Let's find out. It's the boat of, I forget what the boat that we're sailing on is called. It's the ghost of that. But, like, the thing I was thinking about is, like, ghost ships. They're so scary. Because it's, like, a boat that's, like, empty. And it's just sailing there. And there was one that was sailing for, like, a really long time. I forget how long, but it was a really long time. 5 years is a bit late for a rescue operation. They're probably dead. This is beginning to sound like a suicide mission. I'm going to need more than rumors about lost ships if I'm putting my life at risk. 5 years is a bit late for rescue operation. They're probably dead. Alive or not, the research is supposedly of extreme importance. All right, you have my attention. The captain smiles. Eee! Here's what we do know. Not one person or thing has been heard from the Viscount since it first left port. Until now? So we're chasing ghosts then? Woo! They're definitely all dead. We're chasing ghosts? Maybe it's a myth. Maybe it isn't. I can assure you the money is real. Those with more money than sense want that old ship. You two know like some words I'm using in chat. Oh well, oh no, which ones? Oh wait, no, you can't say them, because it's not showing up. That's the job. If I don't pick the first mate, somebody else will, and... well... my judged character's gotten me this far. What of our crew? What of our ship? And who's financing all this? So... maybe I'll ask this, because it kind of comes up a couple of times on who's financing it. The usual. Film and lecture rights have been sold. Of course, we're in the process of signing off on financial benefactor for the expedition. They've even donated a ship. We'll be traveling on board the Temperance. She's a beauty, Greenwood, generational. Not many like it left these days. The Viscount and the Temperance. They're sister ships. Built together. Sent out into this world to die alone. You seem to love metaphors yourself. Yeah, you seem to love metaphors. Indeed. Oh wait, here. Ugh. I'm gonna move this down because it's getting cut off a little bit. I saw with my eyes. BRB, I gonna eat. Yeah, eat. What you gonna have? Perhaps that makes me a hypocrite, but I like to think one calls out for the other. The captain looks at the bottled ship. So, what do you think? It's worth it if there's a chance anyone's alive. Sounds like you'll need help. All the help you could get. When can I start? Sounds like you'll need all the help. Mushroom tortellini! Oh! That sounds good. We will. The captain checks his watch. Anyway, I think I've heard enough. The captain stands up and throws you out the window. Ah! We leave in a month. Welcome aboard, Shaw. Verbally speaking. Don't you need to inform me? You're not what I expect. So I have the job. Yee. So I have the job. What do you think? I'll see you on the Temperance. The captain makes his way to the door and you follow. Yeah. You arrive at the docks a month to the day. Before you lies a ship. The letter on its side reads Temperance. You walk the cobble to the boarding ramp. Beside is a sharply dressed man overseeing the loading of cargo. It's Templeton! He turns to you with a stern expression. You can feel his eyes assessing you. He's unable to place you. May I have your name? I'm Robin Shaw. Oh, of course. That would make you the captain's choice for first mate, correct? I'm Mr. Templeton. I shall be operating as Chief Science Officer on this expedition. I am also the incumbent representative of our benefactor. Do, however, consider myself and my team at you and the captain's disposal. What did you specialize in? Mr. Templeton, I look forward to working together. I'm fairly certain we're all disposable. What do you specialize in? Applied bounty. Mr. Templeton, I look forward to working with you. Not much for a... Oh, botany! Okay, like plants, okay. Not much use for a botanist on the ice, is there? Hey. Maybe there is. There's plants in the ocean. That's reassuring. Mr. Templeton, I look forward to working with you together. I expect you to be up for the task. I'm not up for the task. No, I don't want to go on the boat. So, some of the landlubbers Hunt hired are questionable at best. I doubt I need to inform you of your duties. You're second only to Captain Hunt himself. Though I must warn that you are you have quite the task ahead. The rabble I've spent the afternoon sorting are the same, and you'll have to whip into shape. Punctuality, schedule, a strict adherence is what we need if this expedition is to succeed. I expect you to be the organized sort. You would not have been assigned the role otherwise. I likely have more in common with the crew than I do myself. Mr. Templeton, I doubt there will be much issue. You speak like you're in charge. I doubt there will be much issue. We can only hope. But your role is more strenuous than it would first seem. Let me know when you're ready to depart. The less valuable time we waste here, the better. The better. You will be gone for quite a while. It will be some time before you see the city again. I'll forget what it looks like, won't I? A young man stands at the ramp, steeling himself for the journey ahead. Oh, hey, is that the doctor? Hesitantly, he begins to drag his feet up the ramp and into the ship. Hunt's description of the ship was accurate. Near identical to the Viscount, bearing some modern additions. Like, there's some blue on it. Blue. Boo-doo-boom. Bum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum. Okay, there we go. I love this game. Oops. I was turning it up on my side. Dun, 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 dun. It's been a month! Oh, I'm gonna turn it down now, it's too loud. Ba-dum. A little more. Ooh. Such lonely souls need led. What will ye do when steel hearts break and courage does absent? all learn to live a life out here. Oh wait, we already read that. First Mate Shaw, personal log. It's been 1 month since I signed on and 1 week since we've set sail aboard the Temperance. I'm told the waters will get warmer as we pass the hemisphere before they turn colder. The Temperance. Who's paying for this? Yeah. That's what I want to know. Not really, actually. Captain Hunt has mostly kept his quarters so far. I trust the captain. I'm not sure what to make of our leader. I need to know if I can trust Captain Hunt. I mean, like, I feel like we can, but he did abandon us, like, the other time. Let's say I need to know if I can trust Captain Hunt. He's impulsive. He's not telling the whole truth. I've heard the rumors. He's not telling the whole truth. I can't shake the feeling he's not telling the whole truth. Perhaps I'm too quick to judge. I mustn't let my guard down. Despite that, I find myself warming to the man. I like the... Perhaps I judged it quickly, and despite that... Despite that, I find myself warming to the man. As for the rest of the crew, no, we're gonna sign off. We're done. Actually... The Temperance. She's magnificent. It's seaworthy. An abomination! No, look at that beautiful ship. She's magnificent. A technical marvel, elegant machinery, expertly weaved through one of the fastest hardwood ships of its day, reborn for this mission, breathing again with life. She's simply magnificent. As for the rest of the crew, there are now 22 of us, including the captain. Our next port will be our last before we enter the ice to pick up the remaining 4 members of the crew. The scouting team Hunt is also keen to work out a deal on a pack of sledding dogs. They smell terrible. The crew are a strange lot. Electric as the ship itself. Now who's paying for this? Yeah, let's sign off. One of Hunt's sailors approaches. Captain, wants you at the helm. Good, I went to see him. I'll head there now. What for? Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. He leaves. Bye. Bye-bye. Here's the captain. You ascend the stairs to the stern and find the old captain manning the helm of the ship. Ah, Robin. Lovely day for it, isn't it? It is indeed, Captain. Yeah, it is indeed, Captain. Indeed. It's days like these I make sure to do my share of sailing. He winks. Why'd you wink? Just kidding. Whoa, birds. Too old to stomach a storm? Let him continue. He thinks for a moment before stepping aside and stretching out a wrinkled hand. Did you ever take the helm in the merchant navy? Or were you stuck carrying crates? Here, why don't you have a try? Are you sure, Captain? Yeah, let's take that wheel. You grip the wheel of the ship and you feel the weight of the waves in your arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. The memory of your muscles rear themselves to begin to move in time with the ship and the wind. Easy! No! There, you have it. Whoa! The captain pats you on the back. Fantastic. Now try to get a scene of where we are. Get some perspective! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Peaceful, isn't it? Panning and zooming speeds can be adjusted in the settings menu. Whoa! He takes the wheel back from you. I think I'll drink the morning in a little longer. Would you mind preparing my quarters for these days? There's much to do. Okie dokie. The crow's nest currently stands unoccupied. The scouting team are expected to join at next port. Whee! A pristine, burnished tub secured to the floor. A luxury to be had on the ice. A classical painting depicting sailors doing battle with a kraken. An ode to an old folk story known to all Captain Seamus, or was it Hamish? On the desk, you make out a variety of papers, notes, and maps, as well as a sealed letter with a stamp you recognize as the mark of the apparition tinning co. The desk itself is suspended with ropes to keep it safely in place. Take requests. Whoa. You take a seat at the end of the room. The captain joins you. Now, let's run through our provisions before taking requests. To start, there's 23 souls signed into this expedition, ourselves included. That's 16 free to be assigned to tasks if they aren't already busy. The rest are deployed to their permanent stations. You are already able to deploy crew, who you have discovered. They must be in good health and not otherwise deployed to another post. We'll be picking up the scouting crew at next port. The lot of us also seem to be in good spirits. The expedition will end, tearing itself apart. If you end the week with no decorum left, we've enough provisions for at least 6 months in case of emergency. If you cannot afford the minimum food rations at the end of the week, crew will become malnourished. Unless cured, the malnourished status will develop into scurvy, a status effect that prevents crew from working, eventually killing them at the end of the week. And more than enough fuel to see us there and back again. Colder temperatures will increase the minimum fuel required at the end of the week. If you cannot afford that minimum fuel, crew will become freezing. Unless cured, the freezing status will develop into frostbite, a severe status effect that prevents crew from working, eventually killing them at the end of the week. The sled dogs, well, they're still a matter of negotiation. Dogs will be needed to send sledding teams out to gather resources on the ice. Sending hunts out further requires a greater amount of dogs. They will rest and become unavailable between the weeks. Now, on to work. A sailor enters. We found a stowaway on the lower hold. Bring them in. Another sailor enters, leading a young man by their side. You know, you're not the first stowaway I've had. The captain studies him further. You know where we're heading, don't you? I do, sir. The ice. Did you know that before you climbed inside the crate? I did, sir. Har! How old are you? You're hardly a useful pair of hands. Not true? I could pull my weight, sir. Do you know your jiboom from your bowsprit? I don't. Should I be on this boat? I do. I learned it all from my da. Your da? He's Ward's son. Followed him on board back in the city. What should we do with him, Captain? Well, Shaw? Hunt eyes you up. Your first mate. What should we do with him? Okay. So, I think the only thing I haven't done yet through these is have Hunt make the decision. So let's see what this does. It's your decision to make, not mine. But I would like to hear your opinion. Oh, okay. What sort of captain would I be if I didn't expect consolation? Now let's see. We did last longer without an extra person. But also... yeah, let's keep them aboard this time. Hunt squints. Why? Why not? You need all the help you can get. This young man wants to help. He's clearly here because his father is. It would be wrong to separate them again. We don't have time to accommodate this. If the boy wants to freeze to death, let him! You need all the help you can get. All right, boy. Consider yourself part of the crew. Be sure to keep your nose clean and follow orders. I will. Thank you, sir. Captain, not sir. Aye, Captain. The stowaway joins the two sailors below deck, now a member of the crew. Well, it seems the litter has a new runt. I hope the rest won't mind sharing their rations. What of the father? Yeah, what of the father? Simple, split their pay. And their rations. Any rations the boy takes should come from his. I doubt he intended for this to happen. We'll keep an eye on them both. I suppose you're right. Well, that matter's sorted. Have you agreed upon my conditions? To the point, eh? Shaw, this is Lady Cordell. Cordell here is to provide us with the kennel of hounds for the sleds. And our agreement was that she would train them up until we part ways at the nearest island, but you neglected to inform me that you were bringing my dogs through the Pale Passage. I had no intention of sending the pack to its death. You seem to have good faith in this expedition. It's one thing to ask for my whole kennel. It's another to drag them into the ice to chase a myth. Never before has a buyer been so dishonest. Never before has a sailor made such strong demands. Lady Cordell? And what exactly are these demands? Yeah, what are these demands? She demands we allow her to come along on the expedition as a member of the crew. None on this ship have the experience of familiarity with the dogs I possess. If you are taking them to such a brutal location, they will need me to guide them if they have any chance of survival. The humans are bored too, of course. Oh, the humans on board too, of course. Of course. You can see my dilemma, Shaw. We've just accepted a stowaway. Bringing on another member of the crew is a risk, but our hands are maybe tied. Your thoughts? Yeah, I don't see the harm having an expert on sled dogs. I don't want to cancel the deal, even though I've never done it, but... Yeah, I don't see any harm. Why not? A good point, Shaw. Thanks. He turns to her. This deal is already to your benefit. Do you have anyone on board with experience in the management of ruling of dogs? Your sleds are useless if you can't control the dogs efficiently enough to haul them. And I would like to ensure my dogs are treated properly. Welcome aboard, Cordell! Your knowledge should prove valuable. Don't expect the crew to waste time taking care of your butts then. No, they're little puppy dogs. They're sweet. Look at that sweet dog. Bah. Yeah, welcome aboard, Cordell! Invaluable. I'll have a room prepared for you below deck. No need. You'll find me in the forecast for the dogs. She leaves. Bye-bye. I hope I'm not making mistakes, Shaw. Finish requests! Now that that's all settled, I have one more errand for you to run. Could you grab the Stoke brothers and order them to meet me up deck after dinner? Hefty lads. Hi! Hello! How's it going? Hidden! Run aboard! Red hair, you couldn't mistake them for another. An urgent matter? The Stoke brothers, who are they? Do you require me for this meeting? Can I join the meeting, Captain? An urgent matter? Not at all. Nothing you should concern yourself with. I'm here to get you some views. I need to be able to give you gifted sub. I owe you. Oh yeah. Thank you. They'll be down in the middle deck. meantime, you should grab a copy of the crew manifest and get acquainted with more of the crew. Whoa. Aw. Upon closer inspection, you make out the ship's photographer, Kasha Belford, balanced on the ship's mast with her camera, lining up a photo. Get down immediately, you'll kill yourself! How's the view up there? Wait for her to finish. Yeah, let's wait for her to finish. I don't want to spook her and then she falls. Snapping a shot, she climbs down, only noticing you on her landing. Oh, Officer Shaw! It's about time I meet the first officer of the ship. Kasha Belford. Yes, I've heard of you already. Nice to meet you. You seem to know my name. How so? How'd you find this information out? I do my research. I suppose there was some sort of rule against what I was doing up there. Deepest apologies. But sometimes there's a shot you just cannot pass up. An accomplished photographer, Kasha Belford, won the Fentiler Prize, the highest honor in journalism, for her work covering plague outbreaks and riots in the capital. Heckin' lurk, yeah! Hey, you're there! It came as a surprise to many that such a reputable journalist would take such an interest in this expedition. There was secretly any chance of Hunt or the benefactor turning her away. I back, you're back! Yay! Welcome back, Jelly! You expected someone of her accolades to be older, more experience. This is likely her first time on the sea like this. She's not prepared for this. Her proof is all we have. Her accomplishments surely outweigh her youth. Inexperience is a matter of interest, but her accolades speak for themselves. Sending out the loves! Yay! Thank you! The cold game! Picture that as a header. What? It sounds fine to me. I like it. Let's let her continue. For the piece on this voyage, I'm trying to come up with a snappy name. Nobody will read it if it sounds like the work of an amateur. This isn't a game, Kasha. Kasha. It's fine to me. I like it. I like it. Kasha places a finger to her chin, squinting her eyes in thought. It's not perfect, but it's a work in progress. Plenty of time. We haven't even hit the ice yet. It's just all so exciting already. I suppose you're not experienced. Wait. I suppose you're in experience. The open ocean is the home of the mundane. Though, I suppose you never traveled this far south in the merchant lines. You know who I am? You have that right. That's a shame. Looking out on the open ocean, you don't know how anyone could find it dull. It's no wonder there's great explorers like Kurt Darling who always come back to it. That reminds me, he'll be joining us at next port. I should get his picture at some point. Kasha holds up her camera with a sense of pride before holding it up to her face. Stand still, Shaw. Ah! What'd you do? Please warn me before doing that. The captain sent me a copy of the manifest. How long do they take to develop? Only a day or two. I made a makeshift darkroom in the hold. Speaking of photographs, she hands you an annotated document. Here it is, the crew manifest. Whoa. So these are all the people. Wait, who's that? Oh, that's Hunt. That's the captain. It's a work in progress. The scout team are joining us at the next port, and the captain's forbidden me from the boiler room. If you could ask the others to get their portraits taken, I'd be very grateful. Don't want to leave anyone out. Thank you, Kasha. She smiles. Ding. I'll not disturb you of your work any further, officer. I have a few more shots I want to get before the sun lowers anyhow. Safe shots, officer, don't worry. You leave her to her work. You spot a large man with a youthful gait, carrying a heavy crate over his shoulder with relative ease. Oh, you're Officer Shaw? He gives you a bright, warming smile. 2 Johns. That's what they call me. I'm sure you'll get your nickname later. 2 Johns attempts to offer a handshake, but loses control of the crate. He struggles before firmly holding it in place with both hands. Maybe later. Work awaits. Oh, can I not talk to this guy? Guess not. Bop. Let's talk to this guy. You find yourself almost knocking over a man carrying a heavy pot. Careful, careful! You almost got drenched in broth. Apologies, I'm in a rush on a request for Hunt. You're the ship's cook, are you not? You should be more careful. Apologies, I'm in a rush. For Hunt? Is there an issue with the ship? No, he just wants me to find the Stoke brothers for a meeting. Yeah. Not surprised. Ooh. Photo, Elliot. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. Those 2 are the only ones who know what's going on aboard the ship. Oh, he didn't send you? Yeah! Oh, thank you! Those 2 are the only ones who know what's going on aboard this bloody ship. You hear a roar from the other side of the door. Oi! What's holding you up? The cook shakes his head with a smile and chuckles slightly to himself. Gunnar called for aid? And Rohan shall answer, what? He grabs a large pot. Gondor? Gondor? He grabs the large pot, preparing to make his way to the hungry crew before turning his head to you. If you don't mind, could you carry that tray of biscuits behind me? Yeah, let's carry that tray. Yeah! You grab the plate and follow the cook out the door and to the table, where the crew are waiting with bated breath. Upon the cook's arrival, the sailors let out a rowdy cheer, the ship's cook placing the broth upon the table. Trust me, fellas, in this one is worth the wait. Arise, raiders! Wait, a raid? It's a raid? Oh, Rohan fell deeds awake. Fire and slaughter spares shall be shaken. Shield be splintered. A sword day, a red day. Eerie the sun rises. Ride now, ride! to Gondor. Sorry, I had to since Hidden did the first. Oh yeah. The cook speaks with a tone of pride as he ladles the broth into the bowls of the crew. Oi! One at a time, you animals! Ward, you're awfully handsy for only one arm. Ah, piss off, janitor! You got some bread here too. Grab it before Tucker beats you to it. The crew laugh and are merry as janitor guides you back through the kitchen. You're janitor? Why didn't you tell me earlier? You seem popular. Well, you know what they say about the hand that feeds. Besides, half the crew I've known for years. You don't spend that much time on a ship with folks without learning all about them. Well, I wish to see you as soon as possible. You're a janitor? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I wanted to see how long it would take for you to ask. Did he not give you a description, or were you just not paying attention to the cook? Yeah, well, Hunt wants to see you as soon as possible. Ah, yes. Good old Hunt. Never a rest on this ship, let me tell you. Especially when Hunt takes a liking to you. Yeah. The crew have their meal. It passes in relative silence. Boom, boom, boom. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. Twilight falls. Over dinner, you overhear the newly picked up stowaway speaking with a one-armed man. But your lucky Hunt didn't throw you overboard. Half a mind to do that myself. Come on, I'm here to help. Better know that involves work. Don't expect special treatment. I won't. You're an impossible child to me. It's like pulling teeth. You spot one of Templeton's science team placing around the mine deck, searching through some luggage that has been pulled from a cabin. Let me look in the light. Where was it now? He notices you. Oh, Officer Shaw, correct? Dwight Glossy. Apologies. I seem to have misplaced something while settling up the cabin. A bottle of wine, actually. Can't be hard to miss. It will turn up eventually. You best not be drinking on the job. Perhaps one of the sailors took it? No. Can't be hard to miss. It will turn up. I hope so. My wife and I brought a bottle to celebrate with. To be saved for the journey back, of course. Well, if you find it, please let me know. I wonder if that's like, if I can actually find it. I've never tried looking before. Oh, it's Templeton, but let's talk to this guy first. As you look over the railing out to the ocean, a wisp of smoke flies past your face. You turn to examine and spot a sailor with a pipe in his mouth and a sheet of paper in his hand, overlooking the stirring waters. Looking at something? Who are you? And he spared tobacco. Not many sailors can read or write. What's the letter? Who are you? Tashi. After introducing himself, Tashi falls silent and begins to read the letter. Trying to draw a conversation from him may be similar to extracting teeth. You spot Templeton looking out into the sunset. As you approach, he turns to you and nods. Ah, Officer Shaw. It will be some time before we see a sunset such as this again. The light distribution towards the southern pole is quite the change. Sentimental? Okay, see you on dinner. It'll be quite some time before we return home. Sentimental? In a sense. Templeton keeps his focus on the reflection of the setting sun over the stirring waters of the ocean. There is a great expectation upon us, officer. From who? Who is this benefactor of ours? Are you feeling the pressure, Mr. Templeton? Do you think Captain Hunt is up to the task? From who? Who is the benefactor? That is not for you to know. Not yet. Templeton looks down, catching his reflection in the ocean surface. He looks back up at the sunset. Quite the sight, but I wouldn't linger upon it too long. We should retire for the evening. It's important the first officer be well rested. Blam. Yeah, this looks good. We'll keep it like that. Or times 2 normal. 1/2. Or 1. Wait. Go back. Oh, wait. Okay, normal. Let me click on that again, please. There we go. No. Confirm. The ship makes last port at Orca Island. I'm not gonna read all those. Hi! Hello! How's it going? Who is it? There's a tap on your cabin door. Hello? Hello! Come in, who goes there? Wait. Who goes there? Just let yourself in, why don't you? The door swings open to reveal Kurt's darling, but filling its frame, grinning ear to ear. How's your day? Oh, it's going pretty good. How's your day? There you are, Officer Shaw. The ship's navigator is a difficult man to miss. Stature and reputation precede him. Adorned with a slew of apparatus, this seemingly one-man expedition would be known to anyone following the heyday of exploration and the merchandising of merchandising that followed. No time for celebrities. It's an honor. I know little of the man. Your day's good? Yay, that's good. I know little of the man. His reputation is indeed great, but the man behind the legend is a stranger. What are you playing? I'm playing The Pale Beyond. We're on a boat and other stuff that will happen. Hiding away from the rest of us, are you? Are you always this early to rise? Do you need something of me, Kurt? No, I'm simply busy. I'm busy! Of course. The role of first mate must surely take up a great deal of your time. Oh, okay, yeah! Apologies for not stopping by sooner, Shaw. I've been busy myself. It took a while to set up my team, and a great deal of the crew were quite eager to meet me. It's not often they work with a film star, is it? That's right. You're something of a celebrity, aren't you? Is that a brag? That's right. You're something of a celebrity, aren't you? I take it to mean that you haven't heard of me before. Well, that is a pleasant surprise. There aren't many who haven't seen my films, particularly in the lines of my work. More than one fellow on this crew said my work inspired them to explore the world. Quite the honor, is it not? I'm certain you receive that praise often. This crew doesn't seem the film-going type. Is there a point to any of this grandstanding? I'm certain that you receive that praise often. An upside-down smiley. Not as often as you would think. I suppose I did get distracted, didn't I? Anyway, I was hoping you'd join me up deck. Does Hunt require my presence? Of course, but why? I'm busy, Kurt. You should be too! No, of course, but why? We finally entered the pack. I thought you'd want to see it for yourself. I'll be right behind you, Kurt. I can't wait. It can wait. I have work to do. We'll be moving through the ice for a while. I'm not interested. Yeah, no, let's go, Kurt. Kurt turns to walk away before turning back. Oh, and enjoy your morning. It's a good day, Shaw. Hi! He leaves. Where'd you go? You notice one of the science team returning to their room. Ah, Miss Gloss. Did you have a good rest? She nods to you. Hello. I did not expect many to be up this early. Harriet Glossy. I I've met your husband. I remember him. He was looking for wine. Ah, yes. Dwight made mention of your encounter. He's still fast asleep. He's adjusting to the ship well. I believe a walk around the ship would help accumulate myself to the waves. Perhaps it will take some more time. With that, Miss Gloss makes her way back to her cabin. The science team aren't used to the sea, or the sailor folk. Quite the cultural clash, isn't it? Well, I'm sure they'll grow used to them over time. Ha! Let's get up here and text this guy. At the stern, you notice an older sailor at the helm. The old man takes in a deep breath in the cold air before letting out a satisfied exhale. Morning! And a good morning to you. He eyes you up. Officer Shaw, right? Lefty! Call me that on account of, well, it should be obvious. He chuckles. Don't worry about the bad sight. It's all feel. Just keeping her steady. He examines you. Surprised handpicked from outside for his first mate. I'm surprised as well. He seems insular type. I assure you, I'm more than qualified for the role. Oh, I don't doubt that. You must be something special for Hunt to look outside the ranks. You've got the experience, at least. Merchant navies quieter, though. Mornings like these are about the only peace I get from the younger lot. You should take these moments when you can. Lefty returns his attention to the helm. As you get older, I suppose you learn to value the quiet more, eh? Let us hope we're just diligent when we're old and gray. Myself before you, of course. Let's go over here. What are we looking at, Kurt? You join Kurt at the bow of the ship. You both feel the temperance break the flow. I'm going to read that again. You both feel the temperance break the flows below you. Gripping the railing, he draws an enormous breath. The footing beneath rises as the ship mounts an impending ice flow. There's a moment's hesitation before a profound crack relieves the ship, cascading across the ice. He exhales. That's the sound of exhaling. See, nothing like it. You weren't wrong. I assume you'd seen everything. It's just ice, Kurt. Don't get so excited. Yeah, but it's cool ice. It's so big. Look at it. Would you ever like to stand on a glacier? You weren't wrong. It's something else, all right. Look at the ice. No two cracks are the same. All caused by us. Did you just want to show me eyes? For now, though, I need a navigator, not a poet. All caused by us. By the laws of nature, this place wants us dead. And yet, here we are. Traversing in harmony. How fantastic is that? How far are we from land? I assume you'd seen everything. I'm gonna call you Sherlock Holmes if you don't stop messing up on reading. Ah! I'm not the best at reading. I try my best. Is that a thing with Sherlock? Is he not a good reader? I assume you'd seen everything. A younger me would have agreed with you. It's an interesting mix. Nostalgia and the never-ending new. You never cared for books. Oh, really? Indeed. Did you just want to show me the ice? How far are we from land? We're about a week's sail from the last known location of the old Viscount. Assuming she isn't exactly where they left her, we can't take smooth sailing for granted. The same goes for this daylight. It won't remain this bright for long once winter encroaches. Beautiful as the ice is on this course, it's going to get thicker. He looks out across the white. Okay, I'm gonna call you Sherlock Holmes. Okay. We won't be so confident when the leaves dry up and we're stuck here till the next cycle. We need to change course. Avoid the packs! Oh, avoid the pack! Have you informed Captain Hunt? Yeah, have you informed the captain? He won't listen to me. Thinks I've been dulled by retirement. I've probably seen more ice than he has wrinkles. Or whiskey. It's not my decision. We have enough supplies if it comes to that. It's not the supplies I'd be worrying about in that situation. People will run on each other before they let themselves starve. Have you ever experienced the long night winter? It's not pleasant, to say the least. If it comes to that, we'll adapt. I can see why he hired you. You should understand, Robin. We're only as good as the unhappiest man. Yeah, cheer up then, Kurt. I'll do what I can. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Kurt nods and turns back to look across the ice. Whoa. Let's go in here. Ah, Shaw! Ready for another day of work? I subscribed to you! You did? Oh my god, thank you! I didn't see it. It didn't make a sound, so I didn't see it. I don't know why it didn't make a sound. But yeah, thank you! Thank you! Oh, ready for another day of work? Did you hear Kurt's advice? He wants us to switch course. Yeah, let's bring that up. He had a few words to share. He may have been an expert in his time, but these days Kurt is one with more money than sense. Anyway, back to work. I was hoping you'd help me through a few more requests from the crew. You may have noticed the line pulling up outside. Everyone wants something, it seems. Call them in as you please. A short, sour-faced man in engineer clothing approaches. Are ye acting daft, Hunt? Not with intention. Not bloody surprised you didn't notice. Shaw, this is our chief engineer, Cleve Hammond. An opinionated one. What is it, Hammond? We've hit the ice and you haven't assigned an extra men down to the boiler. You have an engineering team. And we've only got 6 arms between us. I need more manpower maintaining this sailors. What's wrong with this game? What do you mean what's wrong with it? I think it looks nice. And it's fun. Many of the crew have their own tasks they're busy with. I know I've already assigned Smurf on a matter. The captain turns to you. How many do you think is fair? 1, 3, more. Open the crew manifest to choose how many sailors you wish to assign. Yeah. Oh wait, he's got... Oh, too late. You can take Tashi, 2 Johns, Runt, and Lefty. You're giving me the bloody stowaway? Would you rather none? The engineer holds his tongue. It's not fun and nice. This game is unfun. What? But we're on a boat and it's cold outside. And, there's ice. And the music's really good. Fine. But ye can tell me how right I was when we're buried under the ice. This game is unfun. Well, I think it's fun. He leaves. A good spirit, that one. Beneath the oil and temper. You won't be seeing much of him, though. Prefers to burrow himself in the boiler room. Captain Shaw, a thought occurred to me the other day while looking through the crew manifest, and, well, it might be too late for this now, but we've already entered the ice. Out with it! I thought it would be good to have individual photos of the full crew. For your report. Not only my report, it would be a good reference for the manifest. Put faces to the names. Much of the crew have served me for years, some decades. I have little problem putting faces to names. Your thoughts, Shaw? It seems a good idea. If nothing else, it would make for a good souvenir. A waste of time, nuh-uh. It's a bit late, but it's now or never. May as well get it over with. Yeah, it's a good idea. Sentimental of this expedition, are you? When you said this game had ice, it made me think to get ice and eat it. Yeah, you're gonna eat some ice. Careful, don't break your teeth. Some proper photographers will have some historical weight to it. Well, Belford, I see no problem there. I'll arrange for the pictures to be taken before the crew have their dinner. Thank you, Captain Shaw. In the meantime, I'll attempt to get as many individual crew photos as I can. You're still welcome to help You're still welcome to help on that matter, Officer Shaw. She departs satisfied. Corvid enters the office. Hunt, You asked for a report on how the stowaway was doing. I wanted to see if the young boy had been settling in well. Not anymore, I like ice, but at the same time I don't, yeah. It's about in the middle. Do you just like it in your drinks instead of by itself? He has indeed. It means another mouth to feed, but the boy works hard and doesn't ask much. He has his da to guide him as well. I'm sure the boy's father is ecstatic. Worried sick, but happy I. Yeah, yeah! Well, what do you know, Shah? Perhaps we're right to keep the boy aboard. She leaves. Finish requests. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Good to have all that settled then. You love ice in your water? Yay! That's good. Have some nice cold water. Perhaps we shouldn't rule out old Kurt so easily. If the man thinks there could be an alternative path through the ice, he's free to search for it. Shah, meet with him when you have the time. Changing course or not, we'll want his scouts set up in the crow's nest. Take care of that when then you'll be done for the day. A question mark. Approach the sick young man. Oh no. You spot a youthful-looking man leaning over the side of the ship, his head slumped as he looks into the icy pool below it. Appears he's been visited by a spot of seasickness. Pat him on the back. Sir, are you okay? Let's not touch about it over. He's looking like he's having a hard time already. You okay? You speak out and the sickly man doesn't answer. He raises his head and turns to you. His eyes widen in shock as he does. I like this game now. Yay! That's good. A bespectacled young man shaking with unease. He stares at you for a brief moment, a look of shame plastered upon his face. Sorry? Are you alright? I haven't seen you around. Who are you? Compose yourself, man. We should be able to handle the waves. Are you alright? Yes. Well, not really. I'm very sorry. The man turns around and hurriedly runs in the opposite direction, avoiding your gaze. Aw. It's okay. While examining the rigging of the ship, your eyes notice a figure darting by, climbing on the ropes with ease. The figure lands on their feet before dusting themselves off. Their outfit denotes one of Kurt's scouting crew. Ah, no problems. She looks at you. And you are? Officer Shaw, yourself? Flick. I'm one of Kurt's crew. Don't worry about my safety. I know what I'm doing, trust me. Kurt doesn't just hire anyone. Well, he didn't hire me for no reason. I got the medals in gymnastics, if you're worried about my credentials. Flick jumps and returns to scaling the rigging of the ship. Send me up there. I'll get you a reading. The scientist eyes the man's cane and turns to you. I believe our navigator means to send you one of his scouts. The navigator clears his throat and taps his cane. Of course. If you find one of mine, they'll get us a reading rightly. Yes, well, I've already done that, so... Yeah! They ascend the nest and take a reading with the sextant. All clear from up top. Ooh. What is this? The last known location of the Viscount, your destination. Ah, and what's here? The last port you made, where you picked up Kurt and the scouting team from. So we're this far. Return. Let's go down these stairs. Listen in here. You overhear two of the newly arrived scouting crew talking. Ah, Quisley? Have you any trouble settling in? Not too bad. I can't wait for a chance to sleep, though. A proper navigator never rests until their work is done. Of course, of course. I take it you had no issue settling in? Not at all. The crew are a funny lot. Old Kurt certainly caught their attention. Har, do you think any of them would mistake Kurt and myself? I think you'd collapse from joy if they did. Har, perhaps. You spot a suspicious-looking sailor emerging from the pantry. The hooded sailor spots you, keeping their hands firmly in their pockets. Not what it looks like, Officer Shaw. Pleck. But call me Gnomes. I'm not thieving anything. I'll take you at your word. I hadn't considered that, but now... Yeah, I'll take you on your word. Leaving a lurk, yay! Thank you! Expected you to interrogate me more. No worries. I was just setting up a practical joke. Ah, well, best of luck with that. Thank you. You're welcome. It's not at your expense, if that's your concern. Have to get some enjoyment around here, don't you think? With their mysterious trap set, Nouns scurries off to the upper decks to return to work. Let's talk to this guy. He spots you and ceases his playing. Need something? You're Grimly, aren't you? Your brother sent me to speak with you. No, he didn't. That's a lie. You're Grimly, aren't you? The man grunts. I, Grimly Stoke. I'm the ship's carpenter. Nice accordion. Do you mind if I see? Ah, then you're Janitor's brother. If you're the carpenter, shouldn't you be working? No, you should be playing the accordion. Ah, then you're Janitor's brother. Janitor? Oh, you're Shaw. Janitor mentioned you. In a positive or negative light? I was just speaking to him too. And it was good to meet you, Grimly. Grimly just grunts in response. Won't keep you from your work. Don't keep me from my break. Okay. Hey, Shaw, can you grab some tins from the pantry? It's nearly time for dinner. Yeah? The moment you enter the pantry, a bag of flour drops on your head, scattering all over your officer's uniform. The hell's... what was that, Gnomes? You wipe the flour off you before continuing. You lift a crate of tins from the shelves. Let's put stuff. What will it be? What will it be this week, Shaw? Leave. Just kidding. Boop. Kane, welcome to the amazing digital circus. My name is Kane. Kenny. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia. Yeah! I remember that. What's in this room? This stuff. Ding, ding, ding. The crew have their meal. Shall we toast to the ice? Aye! The days get longer, but dinner is fixed. It will see us through the long days and the darkest nights. The crew return to their post. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. You notice two sailors passing by from the dinner table. An inebriated sailor on wobbling legs leans on the shoulder of another. Ah, good times, good times. Need to learn to handle your drink, Tucker. But I'm fine. My mates can carry me. Hey, Cavity. They can also drop you. Have two Johns carry you next time. Are you sleeping? Shit! I think that sounds like you're running up the stairs. You overhear two engineers chatting above deck. Or rather, you overhear one engineer speaking with another. Don't know how the chief could stay down there all evening. You ever meet Mr. Hammond? You ever see Mr. Hammond eat? I haven't. Maybe he doesn't even eat. Man's not human if he can work all day and night in that boiler. Probably doesn't sleep either. He probably sleeps. Hey, Dick, it's figurative. Right. The dogs regard her with rapt attention as she paces between them bowl in hand. The largest joints her side as you approach. Try some? Yeah, let's try this soup. Soup. You nearly burn your mouth on the hot broth. It's disgusting. Surprisingly tasty. Yeah, surprisingly tasty. You feel yourself warming up. You seem to enjoy it. I'm afraid there is only so much. If you want more, it will be among the dog's leftovers. Penguin, some blubber, fats and proteins. Fastest way to hydrate them. Was there something you needed? Just inspecting the animals. They belong here more than we do. Unlike us, they need the ice. It cools them through their paws as they run. They'd overheat otherwise. You've been on the ice for a long time. Strong creatures. Who's that beside you? Yeah, who is that, the little dog? This is Stanberry. You ever laid your eyes upon? Isn't that right, Bubble? That's right. Kane, I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today. Well, let's not waste any time. You've been on the ice for a long time. A long time, yes. As you were. Bye. It's Pit Stanberry. You ruffle his head. It tries to lick the broth from your fingers. Oh wait, did I drink the soup with my hands? You can't hold soup in your hands. It'll fall out. Let's get right into the show. Yay! Ding! Week 2. Now let's see. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait, no. I couldn't go down to the boiler room. Move. Oh, no! Let's cut it in half. There we go. Another week passes. The days grow even brighter. Three weeks on the temperance. Bling. I have to go down to the boiler room. But I can't yet, and everyone's still sleeping. Oh, look. Let's go up. Boom. Oh, look, we're even closer. Captain Hunt appears to be absent. His chair is unoccupied. Best get started. The whole room shudders. Creaky boat. What in the... Well, I was worried about this. Look at the ice. We could be trapped here for a while. Strong pressure. As if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's go to work. Where's Hunt? I'll grab him. I'm sure he felt it too. Shaw, check the boiler room. I'm sure the mole man has problems of his own. Not to worry, everyone! We'll be free and moving again before you know it. Back to work! Yeah. Officer Shaw, what happened? Ship's come to a stop. I almost flung my camera into the wall. We didn't hit anything, did we? Have you seen Hunt? We're trapped in some ice. We'll need to break loose and get moving. Stay where you are. I don't want you digging anything reckless for a photograph again. She did that once. Have you seen Hunt? Not since this morning. He was going to speak with Grimly about the lifeboats, last I heard. Ship stuck then? If you're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. How? we didn't cross paths. Don't ask me. I'm going to check with my brother. Gangle and Zuby and... Can our two Ragitha Jax, and there's Kufmo. Woohoo! Kufmo the clown did not show up today. Oh, here's my cat. She's knocking stuff over again. I'm gonna move it. What's up, kitty? If I'd made any errors, I'd tell you. I'm scared. It's secured. Don't you worry. They notice you. Impressive machine, this spoiler. Am I interrupting? I'm sure you're aware of the situation. What's happening? I am ensuring that the boiler was not damaged in the sudden commotion. And I told ye that if it was, you'd already know. I'm not in the business of making mistakes. I know if the furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're only one man, with a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, it seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe your bloody benefactor should have considered that. I've gotten used to it by now. It will hold, trust me. I will. Well, I have to, won't I? I don't fancy staying on the ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ice as quick as possible. Hammond eyes you, and a grimace on his face. First mate's here, but where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? He's a difficult one to find. I was hoping Templeton knew. I was informed by one of the Stokes that I had just missed him. But I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, an unmoving one at that. The man cannot simply disappear. If he is anywhere, he must be in his cabin. When you find the man, give him an earful on my behalf. I can't do it myself. Too busy keeping us alive. Templeton gives a nod. I believe you and I owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner. First round is... First. Routine is important, especially now. Not before we've fed the furnace. Mind grabbing some coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are ye afraid of dirty hands like Mr. Templeton over here? Day after day, we fly past the moon and the sun. We don't know why. Where am I? Yeah, let's go get some stuff to put in there. Ding. Keep her lip, Captain! Feed the furnace. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Leave. Do, 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 do. You emerge mid-deck and to find the crew readying themselves for dinner despite the ice. Some seem nervous, others as if nothing has changed at all. The crew have their meal. The dinner is shared. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. You didn't see him either? He didn't pass by, but his cabin door was locked when I checked. Slippery bastard. What are you thinking, Hunt? No sign of Hunt, I take it. Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. Keep it up, lads! We'll set ourselves right in no time! Ah, Shaw! Just saw Templeton entering the captain's cabin. Seems Hunt's holed himself up inside. Maybe if you had a word with our good captain, he'd be willing to lend a hand? Yeah, maybe. I was informed he was here. Where could he have hidden himself? Maybe he's gone overboard. He has to be in here. Check under his desk. At this point, leave the man. I will handle matters. Maybe he's gone overboard. Templeton glares at you. What? This is no time to be making jokes, Shaw. Har! The captain's laugh rings out from behind the door. The captain watches you both, his head swaying as he chuckles to himself. You are surprisingly a difficult man to get a hold of, Hunt. Seeing that this is your ship. Ha! I know it well. Hunt's eyes turn to you. I believe you two are already acquainted? How long have you been drinking? I don't suppose you care to join? Hunt shakes his hip flask as he holds it out, whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. And what of you, Shaw? I can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. I'm fine. You'll be more than fine with a drink in you. Ah, well, your loss. You intend to offer drinks at a time like this? The ship, your ship, is trapped in the ice. It's my ship now, is it? And what do you expect me to do? Get the shovels out? Could have heeded Kurt's warning. What do you mean this isn't your ship? You could at least do your work. I've carried your load until now. Yeah, you could have. Ha! Kurt. Are you still hanging on his word? You would have some luck relying on that old lout. He's a man chasing a spotlight, nothing more. There is no safe passage here. This was always going to happen. Mr. Hunt, Captain. If you are not fit to stand, then you should retire for the night. Shaw and I will stand in your stead, and we can continue in the morning. And abandon my duty? No captain who would do that is a fit captain, wouldn't you agree? Well, not you, Shaw. Isn't that right? What do you think makes for a good leader? Sobriety for a start. Making difficult choices. Choices nobody else wants to make. Being able to do the job. The job I've been doing on your behalf. Making difficult choices. I don't know. Do you think you could live with yourself? They'll all act like the choice is the difficult part. The choice is easy, Shaw, and structural. It's not being able to sleep after. That's what they never prepare you for. But I'm serious, Shaw. To you, what makes a good leader? We don't have time for... In a word, then. What makes a good leader? Willpower. Willpower? Explain. The ability to press forward no matter the circumstance, to never give up. The power to challenge yourself, to exceed your perceived limitations. The power to make the decisions that will last with you. Let's see. Press forward no matter the circumstance. Never give up. And if your crew submits before you do, I don't think they'd appreciate being pushed forward in a hopeless situation. You can look to someone always pressing on against all odds and call that bravery. Others would call it fatal stubbornness. If one's to die, they'd prefer it to be with their boots off, lying in bed with a full belly. Would a good leader deny them that? Speaking in platitudes will do you no good. A good leader is something more than a single rule you were told to follow. When you see one, you just know. You have wasted enough time pinning philosophical... Oh, my apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Do you honestly think we're going to survive this? I don't know. I have no assumptions of returning alive. I don't know. I expected as much. The captain laughs. Hee hee. Shaw. Nobody knows we're out here. That doesn't leave this room. No! Wouldn't want to upset your employer. Our benefactor. Well, we all want to be paid after this, don't we? Enough. If you weren't fit to lead this expedition, you should not have agreed to it. You shouldn't be. None of us should be here. Old Kurt paid handsomely to join. You're just a botanist, sent to keep an eye on me. Our doctor? And then there's me. I'm sorry, I was going to say something and my laptop died on me. Oh no! That's okay. And myself, me too? What are we actually searching for? What of you? Hunt laughs to himself, his head drooping low. Templeton opens the door. The captain needs his rest. We'll discuss this once he's of sound mind. But I'm back. Yay! You're back! Let him speak, Templeton. I wish to know more. We're chasing dead men. This doesn't leave this room. Yeah, let him speak! It's all right, Robin. Oh. Go on now, Shaw. I'll be right here. The captain appears to have fallen asleep. Good night. Oh, okay, yeah. That's all the stuff. Let's go all the way up here and watch the sunset. Oh, hey, here's Templeton. Captain Hunt needs his sleep. It would appear the pressure of command have greatly affected him. You should find some rest yourself. The crew have their commands. Clear your head, and we will continue on the morn. Let's go back in here. Oh, yep, he's sleeping. wait. This is what I do. I hold E. 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 Bum. You awake to a room awash with green. There's a loud banging at your door, and a familiar voice speaks from behind the wood. Shaw! Are ye in there? Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Hammond, what's going on? Why is everything green? Never mind the green. The boiler's in serious trouble. Pumps need manned, and we need to stop the whole system overheating. And I don't need to tell ye, if the furnace goes, we go. Do you know what the Amazing Digital Circus is? It's on YouTube. Oh yeah, I know. I watched it once. It was fun. I like it. Lead the way then, we don't have a moment to spare. Right, let's move. We need to find the captain now. Ooh, pretty. The lights of the aurora flicker over the pale ice. Nothing. Visibly perturbed, he takes a moment to compose himself. Even his tub is empty. Why would ye expect him to be in the tub? Not important. This doesn't make sense. The man seemed barely fit to crawl himself into bed earlier. What? Hammond turns to you. A question mark? What are you curious about? All right, Shaw. Captain's missing. You're in charge. Good to hear. We can't give up on Hunt that easily. I'll try my best. Ye best. Yes, indeed. The crew are no doubt waking at this moment. There's no doubt scared. They're no doubt scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm, to maintain order. Hammond glares at Templeton. It's Shaw's job to get down to the boiler room. Now! We've already wasted enough time looking for that bastard Hunt. If you storm down to that room, all you'll be doing is inciting a panic. We need to calm the fears of the crew, maintain an air of focus. Lie to them as the ship goes down. Not at all. Instead, to assure them we know how to remedy this matter. Do you know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond? Aye. And we need to be quick. I don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. We've got a bloody ship to save. Well, it's as you said. Officer Shaw is in charge. The decision is yours. Yeah, let's go to... Because I think every time I went with Hammond, but I've never seen... Yeah, let's try Templeton this time. Templeton is right. We need to focus on calming the crew. Indeed, above all else, we have to avoid unrest. Drown, Captain Hunt, and drown your order. You can queue up your death at the bottom of the ocean. You're both wasting time. He might be right, but we need to maintain order. We cannot allow this to develop into panic. Kasha rushes up holding her camera tight as the ship rumbles. What's happening? Are we going under? Do not concern yourself. This matter is being dealt with. It's safe to go up top, right? The Aurora, it's a shot I can't miss. Kasha steps back before snapping a photograph of the ensuing chaos. Bye! Yeah, see ya! Kurt approaches. Boiler trouble, I take it? It's impressive that we can't maintain order among the crew. I see none more adept at that than yourself, Mr. Darling. Templeton turns to you. I shall accompany him. You best join Mr. Hammond. You descend the ladder. Ahead you can see the brothers trying to open the door to the hold. Trying to get in? Same. We're stuck. Pull harder, ye bastards! We need to get in there. It's the only thing that matters. We need to keep the furnace, alright? The metal door unsticks. Grimly looks to you before darting off in the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? The sound the alarm. Bloody hells! Let's get moving. Yeah, let's get on in there. You enter the boiler room. As you enter, you notice one of Hammond's engineers working away, while the other lays down, clutching their torso. Oh no! What happened to Dick? Loose valve caught him right in the chest. Shit! I'll come back in a minute. Yeah, okay. Yay! I knew that bastard Templeton was slowing us down. We'll bloody have to make do. What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping! We need to avoid a water hammer. We don't want to be making it off the ship. Shaw! The rest of the crew aren't here. Grab a valve and start turning. Okay, let's do this one. You grab a valve and begin turning, trying all you can to keep the water at bay. Pop! You feel the ache in your muscles as you continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. Oh no! The furnace rumbles and sputters. Hammering fuel. You keep turning, doing the best you can to keep the pressure at bay. We could be at this for hours. Shit. Where's the rest of the crew? There they are. Brought out. The furnace rumbles and sputters. Get me coolant! Turn those valves! Okay. I'll put this guy there. They grab the valve. With enough hands working on the boiler, you begin to fight back the potential water hammer. Someone's going to have to hold the furnace in place. Let's have them do that. Gnomes approaches the furnace. The room shakes. Water hammer! No! A jet of steam paints Pleck. It subsides as they were in agony. Oh no. Oh, so the difference with this one is then you end up with 2 injured. You keep up the word, shifting the valves until the boiler has fully calmed. The ship is saved. You won't be sinking today. As the crew give assistance to the wounded, Pleck and Flogs, you feel your muscles tense. You fall back, collapsing from exhaustion. As you lay back, all you can hear are the pair of panicked voices. Where the hell is Captain Hunt? He's gone. Oh no. We have no fuel. Let's see what happens. Leaving only the aurora passes, only the bright light and white. Week 4. You're alone in the captain's cabin. Out across the deck, it can be heard the commotion. The crew word has spread quickly. That Captain Hunt is missing. Okay, I'm back with popcorn. Yay, you got popcorn! Templeton slips in through the door. Shaw? Oh, what is it, Templeton? Still no sign of Hunt? Don't let the cold in. Yeah, still no sign of Hunt? I'm afraid not. Hunt is still missing. Where'd he go? And he isn't alone in that regard. Sanders, Sparrow, and Gren are also unaccounted for. As is a sizable food and fuel supply, and one of the larger lifeboats. Shaw, you and I are not naive. It seems quite clear what has happened here. We cannot be too sure, Templeton. Yes, but why would Hunt abandon us? Yeah, why would he do that? That is a question I cannot answer. I doubt we'll ever know at this stage. The former captain is no longer with us. You understand what that means, Shaw. Hunt is still the captain. I don't intend to spur him. What the heck? You're on week 4 already? Yeah, I know, right? Hunt is absent. It is no use awaiting the word of ghosts. A new captain must be selected by the crew. As for first mate, you have the most clear argument to take that role. I do not know if I'm prepared. I would have expected the role to be inherited. And how do I argue for that role? How do I argue? Your presence in the face of Hunt's absence is an argument in itself. They will hold a vote as soon as possible. That carpenter, Grimley. He is still loyal to Hunt, and many of the sailors will follow his vote, if not all. Though I can assure you have the vote of myself and my scientists. Kurt and his crew are like to support you as well. I am unsure where the engineers will side. They're likely loyal to their pay. Pleck and Flogs are still recovering from their steam burns, which may end up working to our favor. Okay, but why is he so old? Why not? He looks so old looking. Yeah, well, probably he's like... Yeah, I mean, like, old people could go on boats. And the civilians are a mystery. But I believe, when all is said and done, you will just about make the boat. You've clearly given this a lot of thought. Of course. It is vital to remain aware of the crew's intentions. He's 99 years old? Maybe he might be. They're waiting outside, Shaw. They're scared. They don't know where to turn. You and I both understand the importance of maintaining decorum. Though times seem dire, remember, there is a rescue ship on its way. Even if the Temperance falls, we still have a potential escape. 35 weeks. I just realized I've never made it even 10 weeks in this. The ship will arrive at Viscount Island in 35 weeks from now. We should focus on surviving that long. That is all we need to do, Captain. Or he could be 900 million, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of zeros. I'm not counting all those zeros. The relief could become trapped as we have been. How can we be certain the rescue ship will come? I can assure it. Our benefactor will ensure it. Another 35 weeks, Captain. Keep it in mind. Here, you should have this. Templeton presents you with a fancy-looking hat, Hunt's hat. He left it behind in his cabin. That tells us what we need, doesn't it? I've never taken the hat, but I also don't want to take the hat. I won't be needing that. What about you? Do you wish to be captain? It is not my burden to bear. Well, I won't be needing that hat. He's 900 billion years old. Oh, okay. Very well. The commotion outside grows. I choose to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. The scientist refrains for a moment. Wait for him to continue. No, yeah, what is it? I think it's best we declare that the captain and the missing crew were dead. There's no need for us to complicate things any further. Why is he still talking? I don't know, he's got a lot to say. Telling me about everything. I won't lie to them, Templeton. After what he did, they might as well be. Like you said, I'm captain now. I won't lie to them, Templeton. Leaders lie. Get used to it. The crew are waiting for you on deck. The last place you saw Captain Hunt. There's still drops of whiskey frozen. Hunt's leader is gone. I want him to shut up. I don't want him to die of talking. Well, I don't think he'll die of talking. He'll probably die of cold. It's alright. It's part of his job to be talking a bunch. The hushed voices become more distant as you make your way back out into the open air. Oh yeah, cold. Yeah. You notice the absence of Pleck and Flogs. The crew members notice you and stop. Their attention ripples across the deck. Attention! It should be clear by now that Captain Hunt is no longer serving his post. As such, we should vote in the new captain. What the heck? What? What happened? I nominate Officer Shaw for the role. The clear choice as first mate. And what of Hunt? I do not see him among us, do you? I don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened. Something we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor of Officer Shaw? Yeah, start the voting. They're absent. Can't vote. They're also absent. Review. Yeah. Got all the scientists with me. Whoa. The doctor? Whoa, where you gonna go? Yeah. Where you going? There's like 900 guys. 900 zillion guys. Yeah. I think there's 25? You need a lot of people for a boat. Or to keep a boat or something like that. Well, looks like I'm captain. You've been confirmed as the captain of the expedition. Why? Well, you got like, cause you need a lot of people. Just to make sure everything works more properly, so that the work's like evened out a little. Well, the ayes have it. Shaw shall be acting captain from this point forward. Acting in Captain Hunt's stead? The crowd look to you expectantly as Templeton gives you a knowing nod. A moment passes in the cold as they await your next words. Curious murmurings scatter between the crew. No, you don't need that many guys. Yeah, you do. You need like a crew for like the boiler, a crew for like I'm pretty sure you do. I think they did a lot of research for this game. Moment passes in the cold as they await your next words. Curious murmurings scatter between the crew. Captain Hunt is no longer with us. To those who don't know me, I'm Robin Shaw. Okay, so I haven't done one where I said that Hunt is dead. I mean, we don't know that, and it's probably a lie, but as they look to you, it's not long before the obvious question spills from the crew's mouth. Okay, are you a guy in the game or a girl? I don't know. I guess it could be whatever you want it to be, so I'll be a girl. Where is Captain Hunt? He's dead. Captain Hunt abandoned us. As I said, he's no longer with us. I'm gonna try he's dead this time, because I haven't done that before. I want to see what happens. The crew immediately cuts to silence. Okay, Sherlock Holmes, yeah. Templeton nods. Dead. He was lost along with 3 crew members and one of the ship's lifeboats. He is presumed lost to the ice. I saw him go under myself. He was lost along with 3 members. You scan the crowd. No one dissents. A silence hangs in the air. I know you're all scared. As long as we keep our wits, there's no reason we can't survive this. Does anybody take issue with me taking the charge? As long as we keep our wits. The crowd begin to bubble up once more, with more and more questions coming from the surface. Members of the crew start speaking out one by one with questions thrown your way in quick succession. Why are you saying he's dead if he comes out of nowhere? You're dead in the game, what? Oh, when he popped up? Oh, that pop-up was like for like updating his status to dead. And I'm dead in the game? Aw, man. How are we supposed to survive out here? Is help coming? What about our pay? Will we still be paid? We'll have to rely on each other out here. I've said my piece. Get on with your work. Our immediate priority. We'll have to rely on each other out here. None of us expected this. We can't afford to stand at each other's throats. Everyone will have a role to play. None of us expected this. So, we're on equal footing here. So you all need to follow me very closely. But we can't handle the blows together. But we can all handle the blows together. So we're all on equal footing here. I know this isn't what we signed up for. Ask for reports. You know where to find me. Yeah, let's ask for reports. I would like the head of each station to report to me going forward. That is all. What of the lost captain? A memorial service will be held once the ship is freed from the ice. Will be held once we make land. Yeah, making land seems like a good. Understood. Well, you heard the captain. Get to it! The crowd dissipates, returning to their roles aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. He nods. Nod back. And move on. Wimp. Shaw! Or should I say Captain Shaw? That hunt. It's a true shame what happened to him. Still no good dwelling. Have you... I have confidence you'll take up the mantle well. Do you have experience leading expeditions? The crew are counting on me. I don't intend to disappoint. That's the spirit. We need some optimism at a time like this. If the captain has faith, so too will the crew. There should be no hesitation, Shaw. He surely comes. Yeah. You are the captain now, and you should carry that authority instantly. It's best that we carry out the daily routine as normal. Show that you are capable in the role. We should take the day's requests immediately before seeing our resources. You saw the duties of the captain firsthand while serving Hunt. You're acting captain now. It's time you take up that mantle. A line is already forming at the door, no surprise given the circumstances. Take them as you may, Captain. Captain, I've brought the Kennel Master with me. This is something you'll both want to hear. I have a strong suspicion on what this matter is. I was planning to speak with the captain on it myself. Fortunate happenstance, then. Captain, I know these conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea of the Temperance being freed from the ice anytime soon, as is a pipe dream? We need to press on. We need to become aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain. We will be living off it for quite some time. And what of you, Cordell? Do you agree? So you're suggesting we live off the ice? Yeah. OMG! OMG! Indeed. The dog sleds will need to be... the dog sleds will need to be exercised regularly. And there is no better way than to engage in hunting. We're quite lucky despite the circumstances. Now is the peak time for hunting and navigation. Traveling the ice may be a possibility in the future. We need to prepare for that. If we're to survive out here, we need to know what lies ahead. These are uncharted territories, Captain. We have no idea where we are. Your current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party to me as you please. My dogs and I will ensure their survival. Cordell exits. The same sentiment for myself and any scouting teams. If you wish the great unknowns to be braved and charted in your I'm your man. Bye, I'll be gone for a few minutes. Yeah, see ya! Of however you say it. Oh, like saying that, I mean, or however you say it. Yeah. Yeah. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. Saving that boiler was only the start of our troubles. Have you seen the state of the bloody ship? It has certainly seen better days. Bye! Yeah, see ya! She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the older Stoke is attempting to rectify that. We need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. If the furnace runs out by the end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on this ship, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Aye. Get me some coal and get in the furnace. Whoa, you put me in the furnace? I'm not coal. I'm afraid he's not wrong. The coal bunker is our only source of fuel for the time being. Until we can process alternatives, we should assign crew to shoveling whenever possible. Shaw, the ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? It would seem that way, yes. Crew seem to think so. They think if we don't invert invert, the temperance will never get freed. If you're suggesting breaking the ice, I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No inversion is going to break up the ice enough to free the ship. Putting others to work on that is simply a waste of manpower. Maybe. They're scared though, worried. They just want to feel like they tried something. So I've done both of these. But let's go with this one. Just so we have like more people. Understood. Best not sell false hope. It only leads to more disappointment in the future. I'll see you for dinner, Shaw. Don't forget, the hoosh pot needs fed. Before dinner, you should see the sending out of our first sledding team. I also believe it's time you gave our good doctor a visit. We'll still have wounded from the night of the Aurora. Their wounds will need ice cold. Ice cold. Hi, hello, how's it going? Ooh, oh, there we go. Love to see Pale Beyond stream. How are you? Ooh, do you also like the Pale Beyond? I'm doing good. How are you doing? We'll still have wounded from the night of the Aurora. Their wounds will need attended to before they're fit to work. I love it. Better than I'm off work, yeah? And I doubt I need to remind you of this, but we need every hand available. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. You did seem familiar. I finally placed you. You have you? Yes, I remember seeing you compete. Soren Killiper, you were quite the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in that line of work. Not too many gymnasts carry on long careers. You did quite well when I saw you at the Summer Games. I recall you placed... I don't recall winning. So, Hunt is really gone. Hard to believe he was under so suddenly. Then again, he was drunk. He easily could have stumbled over. And what of Smurf and Corbett? And Joe? Who knows? Corbett owes me 5 gilts. I don't think you'll be seeing it soon. I'm back! Yay, you're back! Yippee! Let's go talk to this guy. Shaw, or should I say Captain, right? I thought your name sounded familiar. Corbin and Joe were hardly even if Hunt was tossed over. Yeah, we're hardly even. Wait, so was he tossed over? Is that what happened? Well, I haven't completed one yet. Every time I everyone dies. I sailed the merchant lines as well. A tosser is slang for sorry. Oh, okay, okay. It means like a jerk and unrealable. Oh, okay, okay. I sailed the merchant lines as well. I think we served on the same ship a couple times. I don't remember you, I'm afraid. Ah! Just kidding. Good to see a fellow merchant navy veteran among the crew. Yeah. Aye, you know the struggle as well, huh? Shame we never fully crossed paths. Still, small world. Good luck, Shaw. Let's go see the doctor. Hey, doctor. You enter the ship's infirmary. Your presence seems to startle the young man inside. The rattle of dropped forceps ringing through the room. Oh, goodness, it's you. Captain now, isn't it? You're the doctor, I take it. You seem irritable. Captain Shaw, it's good to meet you. Dr. Arthur, Newtley? Dr. Newtley. Dr. Arthur Newtley. That's it. It's good to meet you, Arthur. Are you having a spot of bother, Newtley? Collect your thoughts. It's no good having a physician who cannot compose himself. Yeah, it's good to meet you, Arthur. Newtley gives a weak smile. Thank you, Hut. It is good to properly meet you. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. It isn't the norm. Recent circumstances have been trying. And the inclination toward seasickness is no help. Pleck and flogs. The steam burns they suffered from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can do my best to alleviate their pain. They'll pull through. This crew is a tough one. Right. Well, let us hope so. At this point, all we can do is wait. Newtley lets out a nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he may still be out there? There's a chance, however slim. Did you know Hunt well? It doesn't matter. I'm captain now. Did you know him well? Not at all. Rather, he knew my... That's not important. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you want an update on the crew? They seem to be faring well, all things considered. Yeah, a report would be nice. Mostly scrapes and scuffs. As for the dogs, you're better asking, well, the kennel master. That's fine, I wouldn't expect you to be a veteran. Good, please don't. I haven't taken well to dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amidst most people, and animals are quicker to judge. And Cordell herself is harsher still. But you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Newley pauses for a moment. Is everything, good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? No, just us! Everything's under control. Don't worry. He nods expectantly. Newtley keeps his head low. Is there anything I can do for the crew? Yeah, let's ask the scientists to make some stuff. Put all of them on it. If you can give me these, I can get back to the crew. I can get the crew back to their feet. Is there anything else I can do? No. Not right now, I don't think. Officer, Captain Shaw. I suppose I should get used to calling you that. I was asking the crew if anyone had seen Hunt or any of the deserters last night. Not a single soul. Now I know the man knows the ship well, but that seems odd. Do you think the crew could be lying? Why did you vote for me? I suppose you weren't expecting a situation like this as a civilian. Yeah, do you think they're lying, huh? I wouldn't accuse anyone of that, but it's very unlikely that he wasn't seen by anyone. I suppose the boiler troubles caused a great deal of distraction. Oops, hold on. Oops. Let's go and do this. Best make use of this kitchen while we can. Yeah. Let's put both of those in there. Wait, I don't think... Oh, too late. Let's go down and put some coal in here. Ding. Dun dun dun. Wait. What? Are ye just gonna keep standing there or give us something to burn? Yeah. That's so cute. Why? No one's in here. I still haven't sent out a sledding dog team for the map. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do that real quick. I almost forgot. No, don't... Oh. Did I do that up here? Yeah, okay, let's send... Oh, I can't send her out there. Oh, just one person. Okay, well... Penguin. Oh my gosh! I can't remove something? Oh no, what are you trying to remove? I think I can. Like, are you trying to remove one of your comments on there? We'll send... Should we send all 4? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Send beyond. Tashi 2 Johns, Runt, and Lefty are marked down for the hunt for this week. Yeah. Yeah. Is there one that you're wanting gone? The crew have their meal. Shall we give a toast to our new captain? Hear, hear! A sideways in question? I don't know. Never mind. Oh, okay. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in the preparations for the evening. Despite the time, it's still bright light outside. Did you need something from me? I simply wanted to learn more of you, Grimly. You served with Captain Hunt for quite some time. Tell me about him. The crew seems to like you. I was wondering if you had any advice. Staying on the good side. Learn more. Not much to know. I'm the carpenter. I'm Janitor's brother. I play music. You know it all already. Talk to janitor. Evening, Shaw. I'm proud of what I've been able to cook up for the crew lately, considering the rations. Though, I do wish I had something better to work with. I'd kill for a good beef steak. Not many cows on the ice. You do excellent work, janitor. You have a knack for this. No use complaining. We have to make do. Yeah, not many cows on the ice. Tee-hee. You never know, Shaw. We might get lucky. Yeah. So tired. You'll get used to it, lad. Duh. It's far too much work. Thought you wanted the work. If I can do it with one arm, you can do it. You're always saying that, duh. Oh, those arrows are the people. Looks like we'll be trapped here for a while. I don't like the ship's chances either. We'll be some time before we see home. Shit. I'm gonna die of boredom out here before the cold takes me. You'll manage, I'm sure. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever considered doing films? You have the stature for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut a nice silhouette, and you'd be a star. That sounds awfully easy, doesn't it? It can be. I think I've talked to everyone, or listened to everyone. Not yet. Awfully loud, aren't they? Don't mind it all that much. They've worked hard all day. They're owed their leisure. Those sailors ought to remember we all need our sleep. There's more to do down here? Like what? Oh, can I put more? Oh, well, I don't have anything to put in there. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the dogs? Yes. How are they faring? They've already accumulated, though recently they've been exhausted and in need of rest. It's no surprise, our conditions keep changing. They grow used to one state before being thrust into another. One refuses to eat, and has been losing weight rapidly. I assume the change is necessary. Changes in scenery has affected it. They need their rest. Just as any person, they tend to be more reliable, however. You speaking from experience? So you prefer dogs to people? You have to rely on people to man the sleds. There's only one of you, after all. Are you speaking from experience? With people or with dogs? Regardless, I will say it's a matter of both. Captain Shaw, you recall my conditions with Hunt, do you not? Like it was yesterday. My demand was that I work here with the dogs. Your people may help with the sleds, but they are not my responsibility. They are not my people. I'm holding up my promise with Hunt. I do not intend to join your crew. The dog beside her barks. How long have you been raising dogs? It's Pit Stamberine leave. What's this? Oh, feed the dogs! There are currently no fish to feed them. Oh. I can pet all of... Oh my goodness! What's this? The animal looks to you. Oh my gosh! You ruffle their head. Oh. Now, oh, okay. E! Do this. Ba-dum! Okay, let's see what happens with all this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Week 5. Looks like you can use some help from the big boss, the Helen of Hella itself. It's a song. It's not my song. Check out Daddy's glowing reviews on Yelp. 5 stars. Flawless. Well, I sing more of the song, but wait. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking, since this was like a save spot, and I'm also getting pretty tired. Let's go ahead and raid. I think.